Alright, hey guys, it's Goddess Chrissy, and I'm bringing you another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading we're doing with our water spirits. There's really nothing much I can say besides me being called to do this reading. And like I always tell you guys, it's so exciting for me when I go into these readings because I have no idea what they're going to bring to the forefront. They just kind of bring the messages through. While I was preparing for the reading, though, my chest, like, it was aching. And for me, I don't know if they're referring to what's been taking place in California with the fires, or if there's something else that's brewing coming up that they're aching from. So hopefully, as I'm doing these readings, that information will come through. But as of yet, I'm not getting why their heart is aching or why they feel for us. Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a feeling of, we feel your pain. Okay? So on that note, I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, this is a pick a card, so go ahead and pick a pile that resonates with you. Okay? Just take a moment. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. All right. Now, again, this is a message from your water spirits. So essentially, this is dealing with the element of water. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Move this here. Okay. All right, now if you picked this pile, you have a mixture of elements with earth and water. What they're giving me is like the lake. If you live close by a lake, and if it is safe to go in that lake, they're telling you to immerse yourself in that lake. And they're talking about the rocks at the bottom of the lake. I see like pebble rocks, big pebbled rocks at the bottom of this lake. And I don't know where this lake is, but they're talking about pebbled rocks at the bottom of this lake. Okay? Let me actually, let me look this up. Okay, so I looked it up, and what they showed me was Lake Michigan. Now, obviously, there are other lakes that have pebbles and rocks at the bottom, but they're bringing up Lake Michigan. Okay, so I will do a reading on Lake Michigan at some point. Let me write that down. Okay. But now let's get back to your reading. If Lake Michigan resonates with you, please put it down in the comments. Again, they want you to immerse yourself in some kind of lake. Now, of course, like I said, make sure that it is first and foremost safe. If it is not, please do not do that. Okay, before I continue this reading, the water spirits want to emphasize how much work needs to be done. They're saying that they know how exhausted we must be from all of the burdens and heartache and pain that we have gone through over time. And they're not just talking about currently in this lifetime, but previous lifetimes as well. And this is, okay, they're revealing to me, this is why their heart aches and they feel what we feel, because they say that they are us and we are them. And so our exhaustion is their exhaustion, and our work is also their work as well. So going into this reading, they're saying that they would like for us to see each other as one rather than as them and us, because we are not separate. We are as one, as Source as is one, and we are as one with Source. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to start this reading now. All right. All right. Now the theme of this reading for you is heart home, compassion. Okay. So for those of you who picked this pile, your water spirits are saying that there may be something going on with the home, or there may be something going on in your heart space. Okay? Or it could be both. For some of you, you may be having your home taken away from you. Okay? For some of you, you may have had your heart broken and haven't been able to heal from that. Then there's some of you who may need to leave your home, or may have a situation such as the California fires where your home was destroyed. Okay. All right, I'm going to continue to turn the cards. All right. Your water spirits is telling you that they want you to build your body strength. They are saying that your body is your home, your body is your temple, and that you need to make sure that it remains strong and with a solid foundation. This is the best time for you to drink water, to intake water when you are exercising, when you are doing strength training, when you are making yourself stronger. They're saying that this is going to give you strength in other areas as well, because this is called strength training. So strength training exercise is also strength training in the brain, in the temple, they're saying, in the heart chakra, in the third eye. It's going to help you to be more in alignment and imbalanced in your life, and not to be torn down when things go awry. Okay? Wow. They are talking. You have the universal heart and the heart here. Okay? They want you to stay heart-centered. Your water spirits want you to stay heart-centered. And what that means is, just like this word says, have compassion for others and for yourself. Remain humble. Do not let resentment, anger, hostility overtake you. Build yourself up. You are the rose among roses. We have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. There is something that's going to be taking place for you. You're going to have to take charge of this situation, and that's what they're saying that you need to prepare for. You're going to be the leader. So there may be a matriarch or a patriarch who may be leaving this realm, and you'll have to now take over. They're handing the baton over to you. Now, of course, with choices, we all have choices, and you do have a choice whether to receive this, but this is what your water spirits want you to do. They are saying that you are of the water. Your ancestry is of the water. And you do have everything you need to take over this leadership position. And you have the fire spirits with you as well. Okay, but like I told you guys in the beginning of this reading, I'm getting the element of earth and water here. And as you can see, this is a mermaid, and he's also holding the fire. Okay, let me say merman, right? So even though he has elements of water, he has other elements as well. There's other elements that he possesses. Okay. Now let's see what water brings into your life. Wow. Literally, you have transformation, and it's showing you an ocean. Look at that. Reach out for the power and strength. Now, come on now. Come on now. Can't you guys see the synchronicities? It doesn't get much better than that. Come on now. I mean, I cannot. You have 2 cards. These are different decks, people. These are different decks. I get 1 deck shuffle, and I put them into 3 piles. I get another deck shuffle. I put them into 3 piles. Are you really going to tell me that these are coincidences? Heart home. Universal heart. Build strength. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Release those chains. You can do this. There's going to be some type of transformation that you have to uphold, and that's because you have to take on this leadership role if you so choose. But they're telling you that this leadership role is there for you. Okay, those chains don't really exist unless you want them to exist. Okay, here's a message from your mermaids. Gentleness. Again, here's the same merman that's there for you. This man is there for you. And if you can see, there's the shark there as well. This is like a shark fin. Do you guys see that? Okay, so your spirit animal could possibly be the shark. You may resonate with the shark. I would say find out more about the shark animal. There's a lot that you can identify with the shark. Okay? But whoever this is, this could be you in another life, or this could be one of your ancestors. They are there to help you. Just call them in. You can even say as simple as Shark Man, come through and show me that you are here for me, and ask him to give you a sign. And you can even choose the sign. It could be a sign as simple as, let me see a shark this week. You may be going through the computer and a shark pops up, or you may be watching the news and it talks about a shark in the ocean. Like, I'm telling you, if you ask, they will reveal it to you. But you have to be specific on how you want them to show it to you, or else they're just going to do it in their own way, and you have to be alert and aware of the signs to know that it's them. So be specific with how you want them to show you these signs, how you want this merman to show you this sign that he is there for you. Okay? All right, now we have the gateway, Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Okay, so the Arcturians are there for you to also assist you with this transformation that they were talking about here. Okay, you can also call in the Arcturians to give you light codes to help you with this transformation. And if this is something you're not ready for, if this is something you don't believe in, then that's fine as well. Okay? I'm actually going to read this card. That's what they're telling me you need. So let me get the book. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, I got it. Let's look it up here. Arcturian light codes. All right, it says Arcturus is a giant red star that is among the brightest stars seen from the northern hemisphere. It is around 25 times larger than our sun and can be found just beyond the Big Dipper. Many believe that there are light beings living on a blue planet orbiting Arcturus who are in the fifth or an even higher dimension. Some think that they could be a prototype of what is possible on planet Earth. They are described as the blue beings. But when they appear to those who see them clairvoyantly, they are often blue-skinned or emanating blue light in their auric field, similarly to the color of the ocean. Okay? It says, the Arcturian race are here to help those on Earth who feel called to facilitate healing and to move beyond draconian and patriarchal ways of being. They guide us to realize that we have a great opportunity to evolve beyond these limited states. And if we don't, we'll be stuck on a karmic wheel for thousands of years before we get our next opportunity. If you feel called to the Arcturians or this information, it could indicate a past, future incarnation on the Arcturian planet, or that you have Arcturian guides working with you. So this would be your Arcturian guide here, or guides, I should say. Okay. All right, now they want you to do this meditation. I'm going to skip this part though, because I'm going to infuse it with your meditation card here, okay? So let's go to the message. It says, you can evolve into a greater state of being. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own universe. Show up in ways that you've never showed up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Again, it's talking about reach out for your power and strength to make changes. It says recall your power. Realize that you are a part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. Did I not say that? They want you to lead. You will now be the leader. There is someone that is leaving out of your space, and you will now have to take over. And again, we all have choices. So this is your choice, but this is what your water spirits want and are guiding you to do. Okay, gonna read that again. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Honor the ideas or thoughts that you have been having recently. If you have been hearing high-pitched noises, okay, when I was reading, I had a what is it called? It was like my ears were ringing. So that's another sign as well. Or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, or seeing flickers of light. Okay? Don't be afraid. Know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Arcturians are with you. Okay? So they will be sending you downloads if you're open to it. All right? When you drink water, when you go and do these exercises and do these strength training and you drink water, as you're drinking the water, you are to say, Arcturians, now is the time to infuse me with the light codes that you would like me to receive. Okay? And then you say, thank you for this information. That is your way of showing gratitude. Okay, now I'm going to turn over the meditation card. The meditation card I know is going to connect with what is in this book. So let's turn it around. Tai Chi, okay? It says Tai Chi is a Chinese form of martial arts that involves a series of movements and postures. This practice is hundreds of years old. This is done in a controlled, quiet manner while practicing deep breathing. It helps keep the muscles limber and eases stress on your system. So this here, Tai Chi with the strength training and transformation. Okay? Now, back to the meditation. It says here, imagine yourself enveloped in a golden, orange, and blue light. Then say, great blue beings of the Arcturian race, thank you for downloading into my frequency forward-thinking energies that will support my evolution. Okay? So that is a form of meditation where you ask the Arcturians to allow them to download information into your frequency. All right? Now, this is the message from your water spirits. These are very powerful and loving beings. So when they do give you a message like this one, take heed and take it seriously. And just try it and see what changes happen to your life. Okay? And please don't forget to leave a comment, because I definitely want to see what changes they brought upon you in your life, what they helped you with. Okay? All right. It's Goddess Chrissy, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back to the channel. All right. Until next time, it's Goddess Chrissy. Bye. All right. All right. Now here's those of you who picked the sky blue feather. What I'm getting from you guys that pick this pile is that you do have some Native American ancestry. Your ancestors looked to the sky for information. They were called the Sky People. They monitored the sun, the moon, the stars. Whatever was in the sky was something that they paid attention to. And they looked at all of the things that happened in the sky as signs. Okay? All right. Let's put this to the side here. And as a reminder of your ancestry, and let's go and get into it. This is the theme of your reading. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Okay? So your water spirits want to talk about trauma that you may have experienced between your mother or your father, or within yourself. Okay, this could also talk about birthing of a child. You may have some issues with fertility, or you may have had an abortion. And this is something that still seeps in your mind. But whatever this is, it's still having an effect on your psyche. So this essentially is talking about the mind and the sacral chakra. Okay? And I'm also hearing the throat chakra as well. Okay? Okay, let's see what other cards we have here. Energy work. Passion. All right, they're saying ancestors, so I'm gonna say ancestors. Your ancestors are coming through heavily. So you have a lot of ancestors that are water spirits. They want you to do chakra work. They want you to remember that your body is a temple. They want you to do meditation. If you see here in these two cards, these women are closing their eyes. They're going within themselves. They're listening to spirit. That's their spirit guide there, the owl. Okay, you have very old ancestry. You may come from the rainbow tribe. Okay, so you may be in your 20s or younger, but don't have to be. And again, I was talking about the chakras, right? Your throat chakra and your sacral chakra. And they're definitely saying that you need to do some energy work on that, because you are stagnant in certain areas of your chakra and you're blocked in certain areas of your chakra, and that's what your ancestors want you to know. King of Wands. Strength. You actually, look at that, have the whale here. Okay. Trapped. Feeling trapped. Okay. For some of you, this may be you being in a body that you feel like is not your own, or not being able to identify with the body that you're in, not liking what you see. You may have self-esteem issues as well. Wanting to look like something else, wanting to look better than what you feel, wanting to feel normal. Okay? Those of you who pick this pile, you feel very stuck. with the way you see yourself. There's something about yourself that you're not happy with. But your water spirits are telling you that they see something in you that you don't see within yourself. And they need you to see what they see, which is nothing but beauty and love and inspiration. They're saying you're going to be an inspiration of other people who have the same issues that you do when it comes to self-reflection and love for self-worth. I can't help but this, I'm seeing this spiral here, and it's reminding me of a shell. You guys see that? It's reminding me of a shell. They're saying don't stay within your shell, release yourself. Okay. For some of you, you may be a Cancer. But they want you to know that you are a water spirit. As you are. That's why your ancestries are heavily coming in here. Because you are of the water spirit. You are of the rainbow tribe. Let's see what water brings into your life. You have 3 things here, of course. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Okay, so I would definitely do some manifestation work because, as I said, you are a water spirit. So you can talk to the water. This can be you having a bowl of water, a glass of water, in the shower, in the bathtub. If you notice, a lot of people of the water spirit, you may notice this about yourself. When you're taking a shower or a bath, that's when ideas come to you. That's when epiphanies come to you. That's when you realize something. Things easily flow when you're in the shower or taking a bath. If you haven't noticed that, you'll notice it from now on. Okay? Ask the water to help you. Ask the water to guide you. There's a message from your mermaids. Dive deep. They want you to know yourself. Know truly who you are. Because you're a very powerful spirit, but you don't know how powerful you are. Gateway that is activated. Karmic board clearing. Energetic clearing. And we have here energy work. Rewrite your story. Live your truth. The throat chakra. If you notice and you look at my videos, I actually have a cover picture in one of my videos of Beyonce, and the way it's set up is the women behind her have their arms out just like that. Go check it out. If you see, you don't even have to watch the video. If you just see the picture of my reading of Beyonce, it's like this. And that's because Beyonce emulates someone who knows who she is and isn't afraid to reveal her power to the world. They want you to be in a space of not giving 2 fucks about how people feel about you. They're saying, who cares what people think about you? What do you think about you? Clear that energy, that old stagnant energy. Rewrite your story. Change the storyline. Go into another timeline, because this timeline you're not too happy with. I want you to close your eyes and say, I start my new timeline now. My new high vibrational timeline, I start now. I am ready to do the work. Source, guide me. Water spirits, guide me. Your water spirits are there for you. They just want you to dive deep and be there for yourself. You have all of these things that are available to you. But you have to tap into your divine feminine. You have to be comfortable in your space. I'm going to read this card for you because everybody, I think, needs to hear what these cards mean. Okay, let's put this to the side. Okay. Karmic board clearing. Let's see what it says for you. The Karmic Board is a congregation of spiritual beings dedicated to implementing the law of cause and effect. They have the capacity to help us overcome any karmic blockages that are affecting us. Didn't I say you had some blockages in your chakras? We can call on them to bring healing into our energy field and to clear away any patterns that are standing in the way of our experience of love and the expression of our life purpose. So if you're lost right now, not knowing which direction to go in, it's because you have blockages that you've caused yourself that are blinding you or not. It's like you have a blindfold on and you're not able to see which direction or where you need to go. And so they're saying to call on your they're saying your spirit guides, your water spirits, to clear those blockages and clear away those patterns. You're continuously going through the pattern of not showing enough self-love and self-worth for yourself. Karmic blockages are often misunderstood. Many people think that a blockage is punishment for their bad choices or wrong behavior. Again, they're saying that a blockage is not punishment for bad choices or wrong behavior. Source is always on our side. Source wants us to have a positive experience here on earth, but Source also honors our choices and experiences, and sometimes these result in karmic blockages. It's important to know that many of these blockages were actually created by innocent choices. For example, continually letting someone's bad behavior or mistreatment of us slide because we really wanted to see the good in them. How many of us have this story? We're in a relationship, we're not treated the best, and we still stay there because we want to see the best in that person. There's been so many of us who have been in that situation. You're not the first and you're not the last. So why are you so hard on yourself? Or choosing not to let love in because there was a part of us that was scared of the unknown. If you are being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you, and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. This card, Karmic Board Clearing, comes to you at a time when you are ready to surrender old ways of being and old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board during sleep or meditation, so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories, all fears, phobias, challenges with partners and relationships, and feelings of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. So just by watching this reading, they're saying that your karmic board has been cleared. that there's something they want you to do. Let me turn this over. Walk. This is simply one of best ways to relieve stress. Don't run or even walk very fast. Just walk and breathe deep from the abdomen, allowing your blood to course through your body. Okay. This is what they want you to do with the karmic board clearing. Imagine yourself surrounded by golden light and say, "Thank you, karmic board, for clearing all blockages, debts, unfinished patterns, experiences, psychic pain, or any other barriers that could be standing in the way of my experience of love." Okay, so they're telling you to say thank you because your karmic board is now cleared. And with it being cleared, you show gratitude for those experiences so that you're able to start new ones, more positive ones, more abundant ones, more in fulfillment of who you want to be. You want to be able to look at yourself and be happy with what you see in the mirror. Can you honestly say that you are happy with what you see now? If you are, then that's perfect. That's perfectly good. That's fine. But know that these patterns are not helping you. They're keeping you stagnant. And so now with the clearing of these karmic blockages, you can now start over. Okay? All right. Thank you for those who have watched this video. And I hope that you take heed to this message. All right, it's Goddess Chrissy, and until next time, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you're coming back to the channel, thank you for coming back. I'm really glad that your angels, your guides, your spiritual guides, everyone can speak to you through me. It really is a phenomenal gift that they're giving me. And I'm just so happy and so proud to be here. So thank you guys for being here and helping to give my life purpose. Okay? All right. Okay, let's go on to the next pile. I'm really getting royalty with this feather. I don't know why. I'm thinking like royalty. I'm thinking like beauty. I don't know. I'm thinking of like Oshun and just the other mermaids that dwell deep within the oceans. That's what I'm getting from this feather here. Okay, so let's get into it and let's see what your water spirits want to tell you. All right, let's see. Jeweled web. You literally have, what are these? I don't know. It's like there's a lot of webbings everywhere, but like I feel like this is a horseshoe. So there could be some of you who like love horses or ride horses, or in love the way horseshoes are shaped, or may have seen a horseshoe growing up. Okay, possibly when you were 5 or just a little toddler, you were taken to the aquarium to see all these animals. Okay, but they want to show you, your water spirits here has your theme as connectivity. So they want to show you how everything is connected. That's the message. Okay. Ground yourself. So already they're starting and saying when you ground yourself, you are already connected to the earth. You had two subconscious. Okay, so plan a vacation. Okay, so they're already talking about the ground. They're already talking about the skies. Okay, so we're talking about the bottom part of yourself and the upper part of yourself. And remember what the theme is. Everything is connected. Mothership. The overall self. Okay? Alright, let's put this here. Your water spirits want you to tap in to knowing truly who you are. What they're getting from me is that your spirits have been wanting to communicate with you for some time, but you're the one who feels like this is unattainable, this is not possible. So that taps into different areas of your life as well. There's certain things that you have potential for, but you're telling yourself it's not possible to happen. There could be a trip that you can take or need to take, but you're telling yourself that's not possible. It can't happen. I don't have time. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. You keep saying what you don't have, but they're telling you it is something you have. You do have all of these resources at your fingertips. If you see here, this boy, he has a fish, and he's quite intrigued by it. Okay? This man here, he has a lantern. And he's happy and he's looking forward to his journey because the light is there to guide him. He can now see wherever it is he needs to go. And this girl here has a sword. She does not know. It looks like she does not know what this thing is, but she's curious and she's intrigued by it. So what that tells me is, what are you passionate about? What catches your interest? What is something that you look at and you're intrigued by it? Whatever that thing is, that's what you should be going after. There shouldn't be any excuses of, that's beyond my reach. There's nothing that's beyond your reach. With all these three characters right there, they're all open to obtaining more knowledge. This boy looks like he's curious to see what the fish is going to do next, what the fish has to tell him. This man is curious to see where this light, what journey is this light going to take him on. This girl here is saying, what can she do with this new tool that she's found? How can she utilize it? What can she use it for? Can she use it for defending herself? Can she use it for cutting up something that she needs to be cut? Can she use it as a safekeep, as something like one of her treasures that she's found among all the other treasures that she has? There's so many ways. That's what your water spirits are telling you, that there's so many ways for you to utilize resources that are around you, but you're not opening your eyes to it. You're not tapping in so that you can see all the possibilities that you have. That's another message here. Tapping in to see all of the possibilities, recognize all of the possibilities. The sky's the limit. The limitation is only the one that you place in your mind. Okay? Very powerful message that they have for you here. What does water bring into your life? Love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So, for you, when you go to the beach, that may be a space of fun and joy for you. You may have met your significant other over waters. They may be from a different country than you. Or you may meet someone that's from a different country than you. You may meet someone at the beach. You may meet someone at the lake. You may meet someone near a pond. But wherever you meet this person, water has an influence on the love that you all have for each other. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Here's a message from your mermaids. Dreaming. Dreaming. Your water spirits come to you in your dreams. They're communicating to you in your dreams. But like I told you, in your mindset, you feel like there's certain things are just not possible. It just can't happen. So if your mermaids, your water spirits are coming to you in your dreams, are you even remembering these dreams? Are you even remembering what they're telling you in these dreams? Because if you're closed off to the message, you may not hear it, you may not see it. Not because it's not possible, but because you believe that it's not possible. All right. Pleiadian activation. Coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. These two, I feel, are connected. Just like everything else here is connected. The mothership and the Pleiadian. If you even see, the colors here are similar to the colors of this mermaid here. This is you. Okay, before I go into the Pleiadian activation and read that for you, here's your meditation card, self-love. Here's an affirmation that you can say: I will not worry or focus on becoming a better person. Instead, I will focus on being the loving, kind, mindful person that I am. So they're saying that you're already a kind, loving person. Focus on that. Focus on that. But what I'm also getting, they're telling me, is that there's different areas of your life that needs to be looked at. Start with one at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and read this Pleiadian activation card. Okay. The Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, is an open star cluster around in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiades. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Pleiadians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience. If we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body, if we were able to travel to the Pleiades in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings. However, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. So they're saying us being in the third dimension the way we are now, we wouldn't be able to see these beings if we were to go to their mothership. But for you to be here, and you have the capabilities of actually seeing these beings. If you believe that you have the capability of actually seeing these beings, it's not something that's forced upon, saying, I know I can see them. I know I can. It's something where you just know within yourself. And then it just happens on its own. Okay. It says the Palladian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Palladians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. Got the love card here. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. This is what they want you to do. Find the Pleiades in the night sky or look at an image online. Then say, "Great Palladian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence." Okay. Okay. That was your reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you have any further questions, make sure to ask them in my comments, or you can also email me if you want a personal reading or if you would like some candles. Okay? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you. I know that this reading is a bit different because I'm talking about water spirits and whatnot, and some of you may not believe in these types of things. But if you're here just being open-minded and seeing the message, that's all we can ask for. And it's a step, I can tell you, for me in the right direction. These types of readings have helped me a lot in my spiritual journey, and I hope that I am able to do the same for you. Okay? Okay. It's Goddess Chrissy, and I'll see you guys next time.